aka Eileen, the Little Craft. Additional information about this show, arts, crafts, and everything in between, and my Little Craft show, which is on YouTube, can be found on my website, eileenlittlecrafter.com. Alrighty, guys. So I know I haven't done this in a while, and my apologies. I would like to thank everyone that is listening in the Germany, United States, Finland, Sweden, France, and so it's Germany, United States, Finland, Sweden, and France. If I missed any other countries, I apologize. Thank you, everyone that has been listening on SoundCloud. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it over there on iHeart and Spotify. I still get a kick out of the fact that it's on iHeart and on Spotify, and you guys are listening across the country and around the world. So I'm like, oh yeah, go me. Yeah. So just anyways. Okay, let's calm down now. Oh my goodness, let me get a sip of this coffee. Not terrible. I decided to try something different. What is this? I think it's a Green Mountain dark roast. No sponsorship there, so I didn't didn't just say that. Just to, I'm a coffee drinker, and I have to have my coffee in the morning. That's it. I didn't record a podcast last week pre-hand because I had a lot to do. I honestly had a lot, and there was a a blackout. So I'm gonna go into what today's podcast is, which is the I don't know what I'm gonna call it. If I'm gonna call it am I? You know what? I'm gonna call it. Am I still watching Titans on the DC universe? That's what I'm gonna call it. But let me tell you guys what happened. Oh, holy camoli. Okay, so I still had that call from the underworld that would not go away. So it's not been very good. Then we had a blackout. Yes, not a blackout. Well, we lost power in our building. And and it took them kind of forever. First they said they were going to have somebody. Okay, so it went out. I can't remember. So it went out Wednesday, and then all of Thursday or Friday, I can't remember. So yeah, we were sitting down watching Bleach. Yeah, because none of our shows are back. So we've been trying to keep ourselves entertained. So we chose Bleach, and we were like, okay, let's watch that. So if you guys haven't caught up to that, you can either catch it on Netflix or I think the best place to watch is on Hulu. All right, so all right, let me backtrack. Okay, so I can't remember when we lost power. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? Because I know for Friday we sent the teen to his grandmother because I did not want to be here with them working, and God forbid, that they power goes out again. So yeah, so I want to thank my mom for that. Thank you, Mom, for that one. So grandma to the rescue. So Nadia stepped in and watched them for Friday night, and Saturday we picked them up, spent some time with the nephews and the niece, and just a great Saturday. Then Sunday I went to Jessie's class, which was awesome. If you guys do not follow her, Curves with Moves, I think it is. I'll put her her Instagram info down below. She's doing a lot of big things. Like, she's awesome, and I wish her nothing but the best of luck. If you are someone who struggles with positivity, someone who struggles, like let's say you're not happy about the way you look, I definitely recommend this class. It puts you in such a good mood, and we have so much fun. It's just one of the many perks of this class that you whether it's a paid class, whether it's a free class, I definitely would go. I missed my 80s class. I was so that cough and just not feeling well, and I didn't want to go and spreading my germs. but I saw that the class was amazing. I'm hoping, we'll get another class soon. I think something was thrown up about December, so, gotta definitely check her out and get on her mailing list so you guys can, here in the United States, if you guys can, and follow her on Instagram. She's very vocal on Instagram, and she gives a lot of what she wants to do, maybe something across country. So I definitely would check her out on that one. What else? So Sunday's class was awesome. Monday, believe it or not, I wasn't that sore. I was pretty good. I stretched a lot. So when I get in, I chat with a few, people, and then I try to stretch it out, my own stretches. And then, of course, Jessie does has, has her warm up. She has her stretches and exercise. We kind of do a little movement, and, we have like the rundown of the steps, and then more rundowns, and then we actually do the routine. It was really fun. And it was, who was there? I met the sponsor of Your Day One, and I think she was the sponsor or co-creator or the creator of Your Day One. Not really remember, but she was lovely. And it was also hosted by Fossil. I tried something from Your Day One, and I was kind of hoping that my box this month was had something for them. But unfortunately didn't. But anyways, we'll talk about that in a hot minute. So I had tried one of their their tight compression, what is that? Leggings, or I think that's what they're called, their bottoms. And it didn't fit. I was really sad. And she was telling me, oh yeah, that, because it's so tightly compressed, that you may have to size up. So that was really good tip. And she was telling me about the sizing for the products, and I was just like, oh yeah. So even if I don't get it in my Dia Activewear, they do have their website. And again, this is not sponsored. Jessie was sponsored by them to have this free class for all of us. And I love their material. I was just like blown away. This is like blue looking, ocean top looking thing, and I'm like, oh, I see you. That'd be good. So yes, it was really interesting. I got to see a little bit about how the new Fossil watches work, the new active watches. Pretty interesting. I'm a bit fit girl, but I don't know, maybe in the future I may change. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I do and I don't, But, and I'm also an Apple girl, so I was like, but Fossil's coming up with some pretty cool things. The watches were really cute. And Jessie was wearing one, and it was really nice. What else happened on Sunday? Of course, the owl wasn't working. Got a little turned around here and there, because I feel so lost without the owl. Like, it's like, ugh. So it really wonks that the L is definitely going to be going down in another couple of months. They say about 18 months the L train is going to be down. So, or maybe less. I don't know. Supposedly with them working every weekend, it's supposed to be taking less time. But who knows? Who knows? All right. So also, in my last podcast, I don't remember if I put the link, but I'll definitely put the link. All the lists of the anime that I've been watching, I will put the link there, because there is definitely, and that episode about the anime for my summer anime wrap up, I'll have that there. If you guys check out my post, I don't want to say Instagram. Why do I keep thinking about Instagram? What I want to say was my blog post. Just go to eileenthelittlecrafter.com and you can look that up as well. So anything else? Oh, I would like to wish my niece Sam a happy birthday. She's turning 2. Happy birthday, mamita. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And if it's your birthday, this month, this week, happy birthday to you as well. Yeah, so let's get on to it, folks. yeah, lots been going on. A lot. Oh, and Friday, I would definitely be having an activewear box. I know that I didn't have a Dia box this month. It's okay. We forgo the Dia box this month, but we did have the activewear box this month, and I'm definitely gonna share with you guys what came in the box, and so pretty excited about that. So that's gonna be filmed, and super excited. Oh, I wanted to wish Tanner Bell congratulations. Makers Are Gonna Learn just hit 600 members. He also hit another awesome milestone on his personal, I think that's his personal YouTube channel. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Congratulations, Tanner Bell. I don't know if he listens, but if you guys have, like, let's say, any type of electronic die cutting machine, whether it's a Silhouette, Cameo, Cricut, anything like that, Makers Are Gonna Learn, Makers, I think that's how you pronounce it, Makers Are Gonna Learn, or is it Makers Are Going to Make, hold on. It's Makers Gonna Learn. Sorry, Makers Gonna Learn. Makers Gonna Learn. Just my ebonics is, alright, anyways, so, I've been a member for a while now, and yeah, the collections are really cool, and they work with all types of different machines, and so it's not just for Cricuteers, as they call them, people with Cricuts. So yeah, it's just been really fun, and this month they have a bunch of Christmas items or holiday items for holiday cards, decors, whatever. And they just came out with another collection. It's the pet collection and something about a bonus collection as well. So I'm super excited about that. Yeah. Anyways, let's get to the episode of Am I Still Watching DC's Titans? DC Universe's Titans. Alright, and the answer is yes. And will I continue to keep watching it? Believe it or not, definitely yes. And the next episode is in 2 days. Yes, they kind of do it that way. It's a little annoying, but at the same time good. The only thing that I'm getting upset about with DC Universe is that they have not released any new other like programming. Like, it's just kind of like, okay, I've watched all of the animation, and even the highly supposedly anticipated Ninja Wannabe Batman, which honestly, guys, I did not like it. It had some of its moments, but it just was not my cup of tea. I already seen Batman like as a ninja / samurai, so to actually see him in the getup, it's just, I don't know. Like, it... Anyways, I regress. Okay, so, as I stated before, everyone was kind of like in an uproar about the way Starfire looked. She doesn't have like a real code name yet, so they haven't called her like Starfire. And I'm going to kind of give away some spoiler alerts, and I think that, like on YouTube and stuff like that, they kind of give some different things about her. She... Apparently, they were not happy that she was, I guess, African American. I guess they expected somebody else to play her, not the person that's playing her now. Personally, I'm like, I'm good. As long as she can do it, she got my vote. So far, I'm really digging her 70s vibe, which, like I said, is really weird. They really haven't, like I said, they haven't explained her. And again, I'm sorry for this. This is a spoiler alert. In the series right now, she does not know who she is. But she does know she has these powers, and she does know that she has to protect Raven. Now, Raven is the center of the plot so far. And her appearance she's a typical teenager with kind of weirdish hair. The wig looks like they're, like fluffing it up. I don't know if it's her real hair or a wig. They're trying to look, it looks a little different. They're trying to make it look more realistic. As for Starfire's appearance, she looks like she stepped off somewhat of a comic book, with the 70 vibes, but she definitely is a strong female presence, and I love that. Even though she doesn't know who she is, she definitely speaks her mind and does what she wants and needs to do. So she's a really stand-up character, and I love the actress who's playing her. She brings a great presence to this character. Love it. I think that DC did an awesome job in casting her. Okay, so finally, like I said, there was some disjointed thing of when they decided to intro Beast Boy. Finally, they kind of connected the dots, because I kind of feel like everybody was connected. Like the three characters, like Dick was connected, Starfire was connected, and Raven was connected, which they call Rachel. And then Garth comes out of left field, and it's like no connection. And I'm like, okay, how are they gonna connect the dots here? Because they're supposed to be a team. So they connect the dots. They all meet up somehow, and you get to meet some new characters, and you get to find out about Garth's origins, and you kind of really, really, really feel bad for him. You're like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Like, the doctor that did this, you wonder, when I'm sorry for the spoiler alerts again, like, was he helping him, or was he just being... Garth was just a guinea pig. But, I mean, I don't know, like, I've always, when I think about Beast Boy, I only think about the cartoon version, because I don't know anything about the, what is that? The comic book version. I only think that Miss Martian gave him the blood, and that's how he gained his transformation powers, and because he loves animals so much, because he lived on a safari of sorts, that he changed into different types of animals, and didn't eat meat because, he was a vegetarian, or because he turned into animals. He felt like that would be a cannibal. I don't remember exactly all of it. So they do still have that he's a vegetarian. He turns into this awesome tiger, and it's funny. It's cool and funny at the same time that he could only turn into a green tiger, but you know what? I love it. I love it because I love the color green, and I love tigers. So hey, put them together. I'm good. All right. So we know that Raven is something special, and she has these powers, but she just doesn't know anything about herself. Really, she knows only a little bit. That the person that was killed, again, sorry for the spoiler alerts, that was killed, was her mother. Then it just turns all haywire. She gets back with Dick. She gets back with Sapphire. She meets Garth. Well, actually, she runs away with Garth. Garth tries to protect her, but then the doctor kind of puts her in jail, jeopardy, and then they leave. And the four of them are together. Then they have like this little powwow about like, we need to know what each other can do so that we can try and figure out strategies, how we can work together as a team so we can keep each other safe. And it was really funny. It was really cool. And you learned about who can do what and why and this, that, and third a little bit. And Robin decides that he's not going to share his ability at the moment. And then later on in the evening, you find out who he is. And Beast Boy is just like in fan mode. It's like, oh, hilarious. And the people that, are chasing after them are really weird and psycho. So episode 5, I have to say, kind of was really dark and really, really, had a bit of adult themes. So I definitely would not recommend this Titans for anybody younger than 16, 17 years old, because due to the graphic nature of certain things, there is some sexual stuff, there is some drinking, there is some violence that, decapitating heads. Sorry about that. I won't let you know what episode that is in. But yeah, it's definitely not your TV version. This is much darker, much adultish. Even like, let's say, since DC is on channel 11, basically, I would dare say that it goes darker than that. So if you like dark and broody show with a lot of mystery, a lot of fun, and kind of cheesy, quirky things, I definitely would recommend Titans to you guys. I don't know, like I said, if they are going to put this on Netflix. I did hear that supposedly Netflix is going to have Young Justice. Now, Young Justice was supposed to be this year as well, but it got pushed back. So it's a little bit unnerving that there is only one show at the time. So I'm like, is it worth it? Right now, I'm still on the fence. Excuse me. But I love the show a lot. I love the writing. I love the pacing a little bit. The characters, the costumes. I'm still trying to get used to Starfire's costume. But I'm kind of hoping that they give us a little more about why she only likes 70 music. Why is she dressed that way? I mean, there are people who dress that way even though, they weren't born in the 70s. They do like that style. And so I'm hoping and praying that they give more of a background. They gave a really good insight to each and every one of them on episode 5. Episode 5 is really, 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 really good. And left you on a cliffhanger that introduced another Robin. So I'm just going to leave you with that little spoiler alert. And if you guys have not caught it up, definitely catch up to that. So I'm going to end this here and tell you guys thank you so much for listening. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Or you can always email me your comments or questions. My email address is eileen@eileenlocroft.com. And again, I'm sorry for the spoilers. I try my best not to give you a lot of spoilers because I know that it's hard, but my review is that I think it's definitely something to watch if you can watch it, because unfortunately, I've heard that you can only catch it here in the United States, and I'm hoping that they do decide that, they're going to start streaming it all, everywhere. But we shall see, how things go. Alrighty, so I will catch you next week, and I know we lost one of the great ones, and so rest in peace, Stanley. Your work was amazing, and your cameos were so funny. I looked forward to that, and I'm definitely gonna miss him in the next Avenger movies and any other Marvel. I know I'm talking about DC and bringing up Marvel, but this had to be said in any Marvel Marvel movie universe. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening, and bye for now. Catch you next week.